Your body isn't just slowly wearing down over time, it's being relentlessly damaged from the inside by a silent, smoldering fire that you probably don't even know is burning right now. This isn't some abstract metaphor. It's a profound biological truth that reshapes everything you thought you understood about how you age, and it begins with a process called chronic low-grade inflammation. What we are about to unravel is the hidden mechanism behind this continuous internal assault, showing you precisely how unnoticed cellular battles are dictating the pace of your own body's aging. Think of your body as an exquisitely complex, self-repairing factory. When everything runs smoothly, specialized crews are constantly maintaining the machinery, clearing out debris, and fixing any minor breakdowns. Now, imagine a tiny, persistent security alarm in one corner of that factory. It's not a full-blown emergency, no actual fire, no major breach, just a faulty sensor that keeps triggering a low, continuous buzz. This constant false alarm forces the security team to stay on high alert, diverting resources and constantly scanning for a threat that isn't there. Over weeks, months, and years, that relentless, low-level vigilance exhausts the team, wears down the equipment, and distracts from the real maintenance work. That, in essence, is chronic, low-grade inflammation inside your cells. It's not the acute, obvious inflammation you experience when you cut your finger or fight off a nasty infection. That kind is a vital, heroic response, a necessary fire alarm for a real emergency. No, this silent saboteur is different. This is a subtle, systemic elevation of inflammatory markers throughout your entire body, a kind of biological static humming in the background, continuously demanding attention from your immune system. It's like your immune cells are perpetually geared up for a battle that never quite fully materializes, but never fully ends either. And what happens? This constant low-level activation of immune pathways begins to take a toll. Cells designed for specific tasks become distracted. For example, crucial repair processes for your DNA, which are like tiny proofreaders meticulously checking every page of your body's instruction manual, become less efficient. Imagine trying to edit a complex manuscript while a fire alarm keeps blaring softly in the background. The proofreader gets tired, mistakes slip through, and the overall quality of the manual slowly degrades. This persistent background noise damages proteins, fats, and even your precious genetic material, accumulating damage that chips away at cellular resilience. It is a slow and insidious dismantling. It is a landmark study by Franceschi and colleagues in 2000 detailed this concept they termed inflamed aging, highlighting how a persistent, low-grade pro-inflammatory state becomes a significant driver of aging and age-related diseases. They proposed that this isn't just a byproduct of aging, but an active contributor to it, fueled by a lifetime of cellular stresses, mild infections, and metabolic imbalances. It's a continuous internal pressure cooker, never quite reaching boiling point, but simmering endlessly. This insight was truly revolutionary because it shifted our understanding from simply seeing inflammation as a symptom of disease to recognizing it as a fundamental mechanism that causes accelerated aging. What is actually happening inside your body right now? This quiet internal process is relentlessly damaging your body cells. It's not a catastrophic event. It's more like a drip, drip, drip that erodes the foundation of your cellular health over decades. The most profound implication of understanding chronic low-grade inflammation is realizing that many of the age-related declines we once accepted as inevitable are in fact accelerated by this hidden internal fire. Consider the difference between two versions of your future self. In one future, your body operates with that constant low hum of inflammation. Your immune system is perpetually engaged, throwing out inflammatory molecules like interleukin-6 and C-reactive protein. This chronic stress means your cellular powerhouses, your mitochondria, become less efficient. They're struggling to produce energy, like an engine running on low-quality fuel. sputtering instead of humming. Your body struggles to clear out old, damaged cells, which then become senescent cells that themselves pump out more inflammatory signals, creating a vicious cycle. This leads to stiffer blood vessels, less pliable joints, a less sharp mind, and a compromised ability to fight off actual threats. Your brain fog lingers, your energy levels dip, your recovery from exercise takes longer, and your risk for conditions like heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and neurodegenerative disorders steadily climbs. This is the accelerated aging pathway, driven by that persistent internal simmer. But then there's the other future, the one where you understand and actively dampen this internal fire. Imagine your cells free from that constant low-grade alarm. Your mitochondria hum efficiently, generating clean energy for every cellular process. Your DNA repair teams work unimpeded, maintaining the integrity of your genetic code. Your immune system is calm, ready to respond powerfully to genuine threats, but otherwise conserving its energy, focusing on maintenance and repair. Your body's ability to clear out cellular debris and refresh itself is optimized. Your blood vessels remain more flexible, your joints stay more agile, and your cognitive clarity is preserved. You experience more sustained energy, quicker recovery, and a reduced risk of those age-related diseases that once seemed unavoidable. This is the healthspan extension pathway. This research, published by Hotamis Ligil in 2006, profoundly illustrated the central role of chronic inflammation in the development of metabolic disorders, demonstrating how this quiet process isn't just a bystander, but an orchestrator, pulling the strings behind insulin resistance and fat accumulation. It laid bare the interconnectedness, showing that the fire isn't just in one place, it's a systemic problem with systemic consequences. It showed us that by addressing this underlying inflammation, we can fundamentally change the trajectory of our health. It's not about stopping aging, it's about extinguishing the invisible accelerant. So, how do we actually do this? How do we turn down the volume on that internal security alarm? The science points to 3 remarkably potent, actionable strategies you can implement right away. First, reimagine your diet as an anti-inflammatory shield. Your food choices are perhaps the most direct and powerful levers you have. Your focus on embracing a vibrant, whole foods-based eating pattern, rich in antioxidants and healthy fats. Think deeply pigmented berries, blueberries, raspberries, blackberries, bursting with anthocyanins that actively scavenge inflammatory molecules. Flood your plate with dark, leafy greens like spinach, kale, and collard greens, which are packed with vitamins and phytonutrients that support cellular defense. Incorporate fatty fish, such as salmon, mackerel, and sardines, 2 or 3 times a week for their omega-3 fatty acids, which are potent anti-inflammatory agents. And don't forget the power of spices like turmeric, with its active compound curcumin, and ginger, both of which have well-documented anti-inflammatory properties. By consistently nourishing your body with these foods, you're not just eating, you're sending constant signals to your immune system to calm down, to stand down from its perpetual state of alert. Second, integrate consistent, moderate movement into your daily rhythm. This isn't about extreme exertion, it's about moving your body regularly and thoughtfully. When you engage in moderate exercise, you stimulate your muscles to release fascinating compounds called myokines. Some of these, like interleukin-6, are acutely inflammatory right after a workout, but over the long term, regular physical activity actually triggers a systemic anti-inflammatory effect. It trains your immune system to be more balanced, more discerning, and less prone to overreacting. Aim for at least 30 minutes of brisk walking, cycling, or swimming most days of the week. This isn't just about burning calories, it's about communicating with your cells, telling them to operate more efficiently and to reduce that internal chatter. Regular movement also improves circulation, which helps clear metabolic waste products that can otherwise contribute to inflammatory buildup. And third, prioritize deep, restorative sleep and implement effective stress management. These aren't just feel-good activities, they are profound biological interventions. When you consistently deprive yourself of sleep, your body ramps up the production of inflammatory markers like C-reactive protein. It's like constantly running your engine on fumes. Everything gets hotter, more stressed. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep per night, creating a consistent bedtime routine. Equally important is managing chronic stress. The stress hormone cortisol, when elevated for extended periods, can actually fuel systemic inflammation. Practices like mindfulness meditation, spending time in nature, deep breathing exercises, or even just regular joyful social connection can significantly lower these stress hormones, thereby directly impacting your body's inflammatory load. These aren't just coping mechanisms, they're essential tools for reprogramming your body away from a state of perpetual alarm. You see, understanding chronic low-grade inflammation isn't just about learning another biological fact. It's about a profound shift in how you perceive your own body. You're no longer a passive passenger on the aging journey. You are the architect of your cellular environment. You now hold the knowledge that many aspects of aging aren't simply fate, but a response to an ongoing internal conversation, a conversation that you can learn to modulate, to quiet, and to harmonize. You can now see the quiet hum of cellular dialogue, realizing that your daily choices are not small, isolated actions, but powerful signals, either fueling the fire or helping to extinguish it. This isn't just about living longer, it's about living better, with more vitality, clarity, and resilience, by actively shaping your biological destiny. This journey into the inner workings of your longevity is just beginning. Keep exploring, keep questioning, and join us as we continue to decode the incredible biology of aging and what science genuinely shows about living a longer, healthier, stronger life. There are still so many fascinating insights waiting to be uncovered about what truly happens inside your body as the years unfold.